It's Miniature Monday, and do you know where your miniatures are? I'm back. Yes, after about a month hiatus, maybe 5 weeks. I think I am back. So I recently got an order of some Reaper miniatures in here, and they were kind enough to throw in a free miniature to promote their new Bones USA line. And we're going to open that up today and compare it to the ordinary Bones version of it. So this one is Lysette, Elven Mage. This one's sculpted by Bobby Jackson. However, I got the one this is based off of, Lysette Elf Wizard, and is a different sculptor. So, and I'm noticing right off the bat a little bit of a size difference. So this is supposed to be the new Bones line they're rolling out with, and I do not have an MSRP on this. I don't have a price on this. They threw it in free when you ordered from their direct site. So I put in an order. If you go more than $40, I think that you pick a free miniature. And I picked one of those, and they're always a metal one too, by the way. They always have a choice of a metal miniature. Then they threw in this, and then they threw in this Drunken Mermaid cup. It looks like it's a good old. It looks like it's a ReaperCon, little promo. And conventions are kind of not a thing right now due to the pandemic. It looks like they're going to be doing a virtual expo. So I'm just going to hold this here, and you can take a look at that, and you can visit the, Reaper Virtual. Let me try that again. Take two, reapervirtual.com, between March 5th and 7th. And then they have online painting, sculpting classes, and much, much, much more. So feel free to just pause this, take a look at that, and go ahead and check that out if you need to, if that's something you're interested in. So right back to the subject at hand, I got these Lysette Elven Mage. Let me take a look. Let's open up the plain Jane Bones version of it, which I think I have like 3 of these, mostly because I keep accidentally getting it and forgetting that I buy it. So I think there was a movie that came out where I kept forgetting that I watched it too, and every single time I watched the first 15 minutes of it, I'm like, oh shit, yeah, I watched that. This sucks. I think it's like one of the Underworld movies. So basically, the chief complaint about the Bones were bendy swords, where Erwin just could not get the sword straight. They used the hot water, cold water tactic, and it just didn't work well. And I think people got a little upset. So Reaper listened, and they do listen. They do a pretty decent job of listening. So let's take a look at this Bobby Jackson version, which I definitely love stuff sculpted by Bobby Jackson. I painted a Bobby Jackson miniature, and I think I put it on Facebook under the Reaper group, and Bobby Jackson liked it, and so that kind of helped out. So, my ego anyway, that's what it helped out. So we got this, okay? You got the good old piece of foam on the back of the miniature, which reminds me of the old Ral Partha Citadel days when you bought the miniature and had the square piece of foam with it. And then we would stuff these in tackle boxes and keep our miniatures in them, and that's what we had as a choice to transport our miniatures around. Right off the bat, I see quite a bit of difference in detail. This is a pretty finely detailed miniature. I mean, you can see the scowl on her face. Yeah. So there was a meme that came out like a while back during the Olympics. And I think it was Michaela Rooney was her name, and she did the not impressed face. This looks like she's just not impressed. So, I mean, I think it's a good sculpt on her face. And if there's anyone that can sculpt the face really well, it's definitely Bobby Jackson. I like the belt pouch there. I like this very unique belt that we have going on. We got cleavage, guys. We got cleavage. The braid going down the back of the hair. Love the detail on that. My God, this is what Reaper's been up to. This is beautiful. This is really beautiful work. Scale wise, though, I mean, yeah, it's there's a difference in scale. I'm not. This isn't even close to 28 millimeter anymore. We're starting to break into the 32 millimeter scale range here, but you can really notice the amount of detail and the difference of that scale range. Like, I mean, she still has the braid in her hair, but it's just so much more profound in the Bones USA, which apparently the Bones USA is supposed to be like a different, like a thermal injected plastic. So it's geez, I mean, this is very detailed. I mean, Games Workshop, you better watch the fuck out because Reaper's coming for you, and they're not going to be charging, they're not going to be charging $25 or what have you for this miniature either. So there's still a little bit of bend to it. It's still plastic, but it's not, you're not dealing with something super mega warped right out of the box. And then it looks like we have just a little bit of flashing here from when they injected the plastic into the mold, but I'm loving this a lot. So I'm interested. This is the only thing that they have in Reapers USA so far. So I don't know if they're gonna go and retroactively resculpt some of their older lines, or or this was just an exclusive for the launch. But I'm really looking forward to anything else that Reaper Bones USA puts out. This is gonna be kind of a game changer, and I'd love to see the retail price on it, because there is no way it's going to be as bad as Games Workshop's price point. So for my American friends, I got this miniature coming in right over just over an inch and a half. All of my everywhere else buddies, it looks like we are sitting right around just over 4 centimeters. That's what we're going at for that. With the base at the widest point is right around 2.5 centimeters, and then that transfers on over to about an inch. So this will fit on a 1 inch by 1 inch base. So we got that. So we got an inch for people in the U.S. So I got that there. I'm saying get these. It's great. I'm having a lot of fun looking at this miniature, and it's going to be really easy to paint. I mean, everyone seems to think that the more detail that you have, the harder it is to paint. I find it to be the exact opposite. So included 4 scale. And so I find it to be exact opposite. I'm finding that the more detail that's on them, the easier it is to paint. So feel free to go ahead and disagree with me in the comments below. And then thanks for bearing with me. Been out for a bit. I was sick for a little bit. Had one excuse after another, right? And so I just thought I'd power through it, make some videos today, and I hope everyone's safe. I hope everyone is it's crazy right now, so I hope everyone's healthy, safe, and I'm gonna crank out a few of these videos today and try to do a full-fledged Bukkake barrage of just good old miniature videos. Probably throw some WizKid stuff in there too. So if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If not, you know what to do. Give it a thumbs down. If you want to help me out and actually hit that subscribe bell, I'm just eking towards that good old 1,000 subscribers. Go ahead and hit that bell, subscribe if you'd like. You don't even have to watch the videos. How about that? I'll make you a deal. And then other than that, peace out.